All right, guys. Today we're going to show you how to put the skid plates on the bottom of the G8 GT bumper. This is actually my bumper. As you can see, it has a lot of scrapes on it and stuff like that. I also had my bumper split right in the middle, and I had it repaired. They're going to show you, go around the back, you can show them that I had it repaired. And you guys can see that? See, it's like right here, it's repaired. And it still managed to still crack. A lot of you guys know that coming in and out of like parking lots and driveways and stuff like that, you know, the curbs are really either high or really low. This is what's gonna happen. As you can see on mine's actually took out a lot of material. So mine's is slightly uneven here. So I wanted to figure out something that, you know, that'll work. So I came up with this. It's a piece of ABS. So I decided to mold it and shape it so that it could fit under this portion of the bumper. So as you can see, you would line it up. So the hole that's right here, that's your factory hole right there. You'll still be able to access the factory bolt if you need be to take down the factory bumper if you wanted to, without having to take off this skid plate first, because usually they're under there. So we decided to do something different. We also rounded the edges off so it looks really nice. You also have 4 screws that you're gonna be able to mount. They're countersunk. The ones that we're gonna be using in the videos, in the video right now, the countersunk self-tap is just something that we had in the shop. We're gonna actually be providing countersink stainless with a nylon lock nut up on the top if you want. So let's get started. I'm gonna show you guys the main piece, what we got here. This is what we came up with. So now, this will prevent a lot of the cracking that you guys are having out there. The issue where, like if you drive over a parking lot curb or something along those lines and it hangs up, it gets caught back here, pulls up, snaps, boom, you got yourself a nice crack going right down the pipe. So this right here is gonna be similar to like what I just showed you guys on the side here. There's a skid plate for this. I also made one for this side, but this right here is actually a brace. It's gonna keep it together. So if you do decide to drive over something, you'll destroy this portion of it first before you destroy your bumper, and you have to get it fixed, like how I had to. So again, I'm gonna show you guys how it goes on. You can also use double-sided tape if you like to put this on along with screws, whatever your choice, whatever you guys want to do. I provided, we're gonna countersink all the screws on all the pieces that we're gonna send out. And we're gonna show you how it works, you know, really quick. Let's get this going. Let me get my screw gun and get a couple of screws. Again, these screws are just screws that we have laying around in the shop. These are not the screws that you're gonna get with the kit. So don't give Joe any hell about it. Yeah, I know, they're pretty long. That's what we had in the shop. I'm gonna move to the other side, give them a quick view of that, and show them exactly why we needed to put this on here. The reason being, look how much material I lost by coming on those like low-ass driveways and stuff like that. I lost a lot of material there. If you put this on here, it'll absorb, it'll take away this before it decides to take away this. You know, in turn, if you decide to fix your bumper later on or whatever, you'll have the material there. If you don't put this on here, you're gonna have the same thing that I have here, which I had to get it repaired. And what do they repair this stuff with? Honestly, this is gonna come back off again anyway. So, might as well put this on. Let it beat that up. Grab some more screws. Same thing on this side. This one isn't as bad as this side is over here. This one, as you can see, it's beat up. Same thing. If I would have put this on here when I first got the bumper, this would have looked like this. See, I made it so that you can still access your factory bolt so that you can take down your bumper without having to take this down first. So if you guys do it and you guys want to take down your bumper and use the nylon screws that we're going to provide, you could, and you don't have to worry about if this thing gets damaged or anything like that, that you have to retake down your bumper again. You'll be able to just access it right there, take down your bumper, you don't have nothing to worry about. Again, you can add double-sided tape if you like. It will work. Just prep the surfaces. So all you gotta do is make sure you prep the surfaces correctly. If you gotta use double-sided tape. You want to show them how it looks coming down so they can see how it looks coming down. So you can see from right here, goes with the contour of it. Same thing over here as well. Follows the contour all the way straight through. All the way still coming down. It's also rounded off. We made it so that we can round off the edges so it has a smooth transition going down so it's not noticeable. As you can see, it looks really slick that way versus just having a flat piece of ABS with no style behind it at all. I'm gonna flip this bumper over. Yeah, no, the bumper's not for sale neither, so don't ask. So that's how it's gonna look. If you guys decide, if you want, to fill this crease in a little bit more, remember, this is just for test purposes, so I'm just giving you guys some advice on what I would do. I would run a bead of double-sided tape straight along the front of it, and then press it up against it. As you can see, it'll fill the gap in really nicely. It'll look smooth all the way straight through. Same thing over here as well. As you can see, if you put some double-sided tape along the beginning of it, you just squash it down, it'll look really nice. So there you go. Some skid plates that we made exclusively for G8Only.com. Give Joe a call. Let him know what you think. How long wait?